Rewatching Revolution should become a heroic habit for all your Hordak fans. If not, get to it. I know you're here to see some tantalizing new toys today, so I won't tarry. But I hear that He-Man and She-Ra, my two greatest adversaries, are just off stage. This vicious villain must vacate this virtual village. Until next time.
Please welcome our host, the most marvelous master of the mystic arts, and the voice of Orko, Griffin Newman!
Hello everybody, thank you so much to Mattel for giving me an excuse to wear my finest formal wear again. I'm Griffin Newman. I am a decades-long Motu fan. Very excited to be doing this panel today. It has a lot of really exciting stuff in store. Just get straight to it. Let's introduce the more exciting people who are here standing backstage. Our first panelist is a professional voice actor with over 400 credits to his name, including both Leonardo and Rocksteady on the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Liquid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid games, Keith Burns in Monster High, another Mattel property, Shotaro Kaneda in the English dub of Akira. He joined us in the Motuverse in 2002 playing Prince Adam, kind of my Prince Adam, just because I'm of the right age, He-Man, and King Grayskull in that year's Masters of the Universe series, and also cameoed as Stone Daughter in Netflix's Revolution series. Please welcome Cam Clark! He's very much still with us. Hey everybody! Our next panelist was dubbed the girl with the velvet voice early in her career. She's worked in theater, television, and film, and is the voice of so many animation characters, games, and films, including Barbara Gordon Batgirl and Catwoman in The New Adventures of Batman. She is better known, perhaps, to people in this room from voicing He-Man's long-lost twin sister, Adora, and her incredible alter ego, the iconic She-Ra, as well as the roles of Catra, Castabella, Remista, and others in the series. Give her to work on that one. Please give a warm Eternian welcome to Melanie Briggs. Our next panelist is a California native, starting off his career performing Shakespeare at the Old Globe Theater right here in San Diego. He is a talented actor, director, swordmaster, wigmaster, fight coordinator, and a fourth-degree black belt in Japanese sword, as well as Filipino and European blade weapons. Time as well if you don't see me bragging about it. He has trained and performed with a legion of top stars and created memorable acting and action roles in 13 countries on 5 continents. Do we remember Michelle Pfeiffer's stunning whip work as Catwoman in Batman Returns? Yeah, keep talking. Harrison Ford gave him a little tune-up on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. We know him here in this room best as Blade from the 1987 live-action Motu film. Please welcome Anthony DeLongis.
Stick the other way. You can't.
Melanie, you originated the character of She-Ra, who is now celebrating her 40th anniversary. Motu famously at the time had a disproportionately high number of female viewers, which inspired the creation of a whole second show to sort of serve that audience more fully. Do you have any experiences about, or memories rather, about the experience of creating the character and what it felt like to start this new chapter of the kind of Motu years?
Well, I was go to your agent and then you put it up a big two-career thing and send it in for casting director. It was sent, I was sending along with others, and then I had a call back because it was unusual. Then I got to meet Mushan, the producer, and I could see the passion behind his words and his face when he talked about this character that was being created. I knew she was special. And then I was called into the hotel to see a doll. And I thought, she kind of looks like me. But it wasn't that probably. It was more likely that everybody and was wearing it from long and to the back of the tour, things like that. But she was lovely, and I felt really, really special. And loved doing that over the course.
You played her for several years along with other
Yes.
characters. What was the process like of staying connected to that character and growing into it? Do you feel like you discovered new things as the show kept going?
We always did, because we were able to sit around the table and go over the scripts. Sheila was just such an amazing character to do because she had so many facets to her. She was unlike other characters that had ever been done on TV. She had so many powers. She had superpowers that were, for instance, when she was on Marvel, she didn't use brawn, she used her wit and intelligence, and she even loved her enemies. She had compassion for them. But she had such a superpower because of the soul protection. And to me, what it meant, I had to figure out what all these things were. To me, it meant a power greater than herself. And I guess in my human thought, I called it God. But it was a power that was beyond what she could do by herself. And so that's kind of how I grew into her. And with every episode, I could find out more about her, and I loved her even more. And of course, the fans love her too. And I think the reason why is she had so much love. She had love that surpassed the human love, you know, for everything and everybody.
That's a incredibly good answer. Kim, you took on He-Man and Prince Adam in the 2000X series, which was like the sort of first major revival of Mo2. How did you approach this character that had this sort of legacy in figuring out how to define your own version of it? And I'll specify a thing that I loved, as that was the show that I was really getting to watch and grow up with in real time, that you made Prince Adam and He-Man two very distinct characters. And what was your take on sort of all of that, cracking that code?
Well, first of all, I want to thank all of you guys for being here. Without you out there, we wouldn't be here. Sorry, okay, Grace, I'm just here. Without this world of conventions across the country, most of us would probably be an asterisk, you know, in the world of animation. We left a mark. But we would never have the shelf life that we have, and that's thanks to you guys.
No, I think it's this way or no? Oh, there's, okay.
As far as
That's why it's hard.
Prince Adam and Panelist, I was too old. I was going to say, excuse me. I'm sorry. To have watched the original, and since I hadn't, I decided I would not, because I wanted it to be straight for me. It was done in Canada, and I don't know how this is possible, but they said they couldn't find, they wanted, unlike in the original, they wanted someone who would be both Prince Adam and Inez, who was literally the same person like in the story. And they couldn't find someone like that. It was shocking. So they came down to the States, and I read for it, and I took the job. I'd already been working with Mike Young Clifford, so I knew the producer well. But they gave me the job, and I had to be in Canada. They had to fly me out for every episode, because the deal was I had to be standing in, Canadian soil. So as far as creating the voice itself goes, I just reached in my pocket for various kind of superhero things, knowing that of started in the classic world, and because I was still booking jobs as teenagers, it was.
It's kind of easy for me to go, a little older, so my teenager doesn't say hi guys. It used to be, but in my start here, be able to easily skip into this. And how many years later,
You, in addition to being an incredibly accomplished voiceover actor for animation, you're an incredible professionally trained singer. Do you
I don't know about trained.
professional level?
Yes.
Who needs training?
I've been paid for it, so that
Yes.
makes it.
Do you feel like there are things you learned in sort of your singing experience for how to manipulate your voice that help in terms of differentiating those characters?
I totally believe that if you are a singer, I'm not saying if you're not a singer, you can't get there by any means, but if you are a singer, you have a shortcut to sounds, because you have a musicality, and when you're delivering your lines, you want to make sure the musicality and the lyric of the sound is not monotonous, that it, you change each line so you get that differently, and you differently, and you get your crescendo, and singing really helps, but just helping you get there sooner.
Anthony, I think a lot of the people in this room know you best as Blade, since this is a Motu channel, great live action role, but you've done a tremendous amount of voice acting yourself as well. What are your favorite voice roles that you've gotten to do, and what are the things you kind of like about voice acting that flexes different muscles than live action?
I love voiceover. Voiceover is theater. And basically, it really can do it well, especially with enhanced experience and dialogue and so that helps at a bar that's high. But it invites an audience in, and instead of, painting a very specific picture, you guys get to create it, my job, hopefully that's your imagination, make it personal to you. That's why books are always so much better than most movies, because you become a participant as opposed to power and that's very enjoy. As you mentioned, I started at the local but what I'm very grateful for is it gave me back. Because if you're going to perform Shakespeare, you have to be able you don't think the language is great. But you do have to be able to articulate it, you have to be able to project it, you have to be able to embody these characters. Is where I started doing my choreography and also people have perfect weapons. I guess I just celebrated 51 years as a working professional business. I'm here to tell you that diversity helps more things. So if I'm not working, I'm either polishing skills that I already have, or I'm trying to get more. And it's strange. Some of the things that have gotten me jobs, but it also allowed me to exactly and play. They handed me this stick and said, we're gonna have you do this laser whip thing and punch you. And I said, well, as it happens, I know there's something about whip. Please film me using the whip first so that my body language will support what you're going to have. And also so your animation will look like a whip works. And it did. And I thought it was extremely effective, and for the most part, it played really well. And then the funny thing is, I've gone on to, I can actually do that stuff, both with the whip. If you ever get a chance, go to my website, it's my lesson. You'll see me cut through a candle bar flame. You'll see me take a target as I ride my horse past my partner. We're both going, full gallop, take a target. The first rule of all of that is you don't take the horse because your horse trusts you. And I, with all the things I do, I figure out ways to do something exciting, safely, because I'm trying to get that level, but I'm always trying to keep my partner safe. This is a movie that I directed at 9th grade this year, 9 years. It's called Blood Trail. It's shot on my property. shot that's in my range. Yeah, so now, and I work with fireworks sometimes too. It's kind of fun, and that was because I saw Indiana Jones, and I saw Zorro the Gay Play. I said, I gotta learn how to do this. And it's the most exciting thing I've ever seen. I couldn't find anybody to teach me, so I taught myself. Which is why I don't do it with other people. Most people react, Frank, to me, it's a supersonic blade. So my system goes to steps, and here's firework, which is very much like the laser gun. And I'm about precision and sensitivity. It's actually the Tai Chi I find is enormously merciful. And it's just funny, you know, we all grow at our skills because knowledge is choices. And your art is an art, excuse me, your choices. So it's always good to never stop it.
That is incredible, and you were saying that you feel like you've since learned how to do the Blade whip work, that the special effects for real. The flaming whip does feel like Blade in real life.
I thought so.
Yeah. I think mission accomplished. It's a tremendous honor to meet all of you and to be here on this panel, seeing this sort of like history of 40 plus years of the brand existing in all its different eras. But the other thing we're here to do today is to talk about what's coming next, especially in the toy line. So I'd like to introduce a few other people to the dais. First up, Damon Mee, Senior Director of Product Design. Sam Mack, Senior Product Designer for Action. Karen Scucci, Product Designer for Action Figures. And Roy Juarez, key lead packaging designer. I'd like to personally and heartfeltly blame the 4B for the amount of debt I accrued. Damon, 2025, a year away, but you guys are already looking ahead to the horizon. What's going on next year that inform figure development for the year? Are there key themes coming up that we can expect?
Yes, we do have a key themes, and here with our updated from the Master Universe logo. We are celebrating the 40th anniversary of She-Ra, the Princess of Power. So yes, so we'll be leading into a lot of the characters as integrated in that content, especially leading heavily into those awesome villains. So you'll be seeing them features first within our product lines.
Origins, specifically cartoon collection. And finally, tradition in the cartoon accurate look.
It does look good.
Mega J's losing his mind.
Melanie, I think you have a sample right there in front of you.
Ooh. Let's see.
You were talking about this earlier, but when you look at a figure like that, a character you've lived with for so long, does it feel like you're looking at yourself, even though it's still based on a drawing?
After 40 years, you kind of think about it a lot. And to be real, she has so many qualities that, as a woman, I'll never be a superhero, but I can at least have the values that she has.
Aww. Yay!
So beyond She-Ra, how else is this next wave going to expand the cartoon collection?
So we always talk about breadth and depth in our Origins line. You know, there's so many versions, multiverses that exist in the He-Man and Master Universe world. So you know, bringing this innovation She-Ra line to fruition is really exciting for us. And we look forward to I don't know how much I'm able to spoil, but let's just spoil one right now. Okay, yeah, great. Let's do it.
Woo! That is awesome.
Nemesis, Salvation Accurate Horde Act, right here. So something that we're
Wow.
The cartoon question line is trying to include an accessory from a specific episode to just kind of round out the world and make it sort of more of a cool offering. So he's here with his time stop device featured in, I think it's Ricky Lens Ahead. So he's able to use this and freeze people in time. Yeah, you guys come up and take a look at this guy close up.
We've had a lot of Hordak and She-Ra figures over the years, obviously. From a design standpoint, what makes these two different? What are the things you found you were able to do for the first time with these figures?
Well, first and foremost, we're trying to capture the cartoon look very accurately. And another thing for She-Ra is we're giving her that shield and plastic cape. Hordak, if you guys remember the Origins version, the hood, the cowl on the back,
You can't
it's
zoom in
more
on
of
that.
the head. But we thought, hey, it'd be cool to
Yes,
have that part of the harness so you can swap heads if you guys see on that screen instead of looking at it teleport. So that's something different for them. And of course, the colorways is cartoon accurate. In our cartoon collection before.
Is it safe to assume that we might be seeing other characters from this side of the universe coming later next year?
How much am I allowed to say?
Yes. Cool. Turtles of Grayskull has been a wildly successful line. Matchup with most recent Cam, as someone who has lived in both of these worlds, does it feel like two different friend groups hanging out together? Is it quite strange to see Leonardo and He-Man?
I was so tickled when Scott reached out and said that we're doing this crossover thing. I went, hey, maybe I know. But I'm going to share a little story about this crossover that started actually when I first did He-Man. I'd already been doing Leonardo and had already started to work on Liquid Snake for Metal Gear. And when fans found out about He-Man, now first of all, I'm gay and have been out since day one. So this thread starts with, okay, Cam Clark is gay. What? Yes, he plays on those superheroes. What? Well, does that mean that Leonardo is gay? Well, I don't know about that. But looking at He-Man in those furry underwear. And maybe Liquid Snake, I mean, he's kind of, you know. And this went back and forth with, wait, He-Man is gay? No, dude, the guy who plays it is gay. What does that have to do with Leonardo? He's not gay. Well, listen, you can kiss my black ass. I mean, this was insane and went on for days. And so I'm just waiting for the rainbow crowd of action figures.
I think they gave you a sample here of the upcoming He-Man.
Check it out!
For the Turtles of Grayskull. That's been revealed already, and I think it's up for pre-order, is about to be up for pre-order, but I understand you folks have a few new figures to show off for the first time.
And as you can see, I model.
Yes, we have more figures coming for Turtles of Grayskull, and we do have previews of a few figures.
wow.
There's a new team, so
Mechanic.
we're introducing a new adversary for the heroes to compete against. It is we're mutating with a venomized ooze that changes the snake man into is it too many layers?
This is coming for Turtles of Grayskull.
Snake man. So if anyone's been found the booth already, you might see King Kiss in an overpowered form. So in order to combat the new iterations of the snake man,
The volume in the hall is very low. We apologize.
Steve Remick, the designer, envisioned him as being a knight in shining armor. And so he's literally steel from head to toe. So that he is safe from Fang and from Talon, and he's able to compete against the snake.
Turtles of Grayskull is such a fascinating line because it has its own narrative and its own mythology that you folks are getting to build. I think when it was announced, most people assumed it would be your kind of classic mashup line of just these two characters smushed together. But instead, there's a lot of creativity in how you're sort of putting characters in this world. Sometimes they're sharing elements, sometimes they're their own thing. How do you go about that sort of like story process of deciding how each character gets incorporated into this narrative?
Yeah, I don't have a short answer. So very good perspective. There's two story franchises, and there's so much depth and love and passion for these characters that we had to find ways which brought them together that made sense, that made sure that we maintain the integrity of each individual brand, of every single character, and have a lot of fun doing it at the same time. Same massive Joe fan.
Glad you guys are watching, doing the best we can.
Execution of several designs, specifically the choice themselves. And the process is so much, as you
You got the
think,
tree.
okay, what are the roles these characters might play in their universes? You have leaders, you have support characters, you've got villains, and you start pairing them up so that makes sense from a narrative standpoint, but it also leads you to a space that gets you an awesome action figure. And that's in the game. We're kids at heart, we all want to play, and we get the opportunity to play with someone else's source.
I think we have another reveal of one of the aforementioned supercharged snake men.
Yes, we do.
It's still Mechanic. Another reveal coming up. Wow, look at Rattler.
And now you can see why we need to argue because these guys are absolutely amazing. So Sam,
Oh my gosh.
Sam here did this design.
Looks like prehistoric Rattler.
Yeah, so, like David was saying, there are iconic things to the character that we want to keep, right?
Looks like Battle Bones Rattler.
Say, the integrity, right? Keep the integrity. Rattler is known for his neck that stands out. But I was thinking, how can we exaggerate that? How can we make that more villainous? If the blue card, then what would happen? And I was thinking, what would be awesome?
Hello, giraffe.
If you guys can see up there, I don't know if you can tell, but if you look on the side here, this little neck carapace is actually the snake head, and that spine and the skull head is coming right out as well.
Wow.
Steve really wanted to do a really good job with the translucent plastic there. I think it was amazing.
Yeah, both of the figures look incredible. I feel like certain people I've spoken to, anonymous people, keep asking when Orko's going to join the line, how they're going to make the most exciting figure ever created. I just felt like I need to pass that along. Right here on the notes, I believe. Moving on to Masterverse, a line that has taken up a lot of real estate in my apartment. More Rattler looks here. And incredible packaging, talking about the new line, like you were saying, the Snake Men year 2.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Look at
super
that.
beautiful
Turtles of Grayskull, Snake Men,
packaging there.
card back.
So you can see that the design is actually
Freaking amazing.
inspired by the vintage Snake Man card there. If you look below the Turtles of Grayskull logo, you'll see the nice striking image of a giant cobra. Very reminiscent of that snake man right there. And then also we wanted to incorporate those two snakes in the top corners right there, just to give it more of that low tone effect or layers. And also, we want to make sure that we capture the TMNT elements and details. So we're adding some green ooze that we have right there dripping down from the top card, going down, and also dripping down the logo there. And then finally, we wanted to add or emboss like this really nice pattern on the blister there. It's just kind of that final touch.
Excellent work. I was
Thanks for the
premature in my
super chat.
excitement for Masterverse. Over-eager to get that section.
Thank you, Vex
Before
and
that,
Toys.
as a fan, I think a lot of us, for years, felt like 87 movie figures were never going to happen. Were impossible, were off the table. It's been so exciting to see you folks work that in. We had the He-Man Skeletor, Evil Lyn this year. Beastman's about to come out, and I believe you have another 87 movie figure to reveal that might relate very directly to one of the people on this panel.
Wow. Woo! We're getting played. Woo!
What was the process like of bringing Blade into the Masterverse style?
Yeah, so I was super excited to work on Blade because normally I don't get to interact with the actors and actresses doing the figure out, but Mr. Galantis was really kind enough to contact us and talk to me and give us good detailed notes. So I think that helps the process a lot. Trying to fine tune all the details. We're still in the process of making this figure, so that's all we have for now. But it's on a good path right now, and I'm super glad that I got to talk with him because just from like the conversations, I could get a sense of like how passionate he was for acting. I got a sense of what he was striving for the character, and also he's a weapons master, so like he's probably like the closest you're gonna come to an actor versus an actual master of the universe. So you can do all this stuff, so it's awesome.
Anthony Blade has had this huge legacy beyond the movie. There was a vintage figure and a classics figure, and a Masterverse figure coming out, but also mini comics, made an appearance in the Netflix series. But this is the first time there's been a figure that has a real, accurate likeness to you. What has that process been like going back and forth with the design team?
Well, I'm very excited that it's come to this fruition because, as far as I'm concerned, this is the character that I think is very meaningful. The initial one, when I saw it, is that referred to as the classic? Okay, well, I wasn't impressed. I looked like everybody else with a slightly different head, but not enough to look like me, so I knew they were going to pay. The next one, well, I was there when Michelle was approving her Catwoman, and she on training. And so I was just thinking, well, and then a few years ago, I was contacted by and I was saying, we're really trying to get a set that is much closer to the work that still not very good at that. But much closer to the chain now. Anybody know what that chain was made out of? Anybody? It was 10 6-foot lengths of pipe. I was wearing over 50 feet.
Wow.
It looks great, doesn't it? That's why I don't have any knees to this day. So it was the things you really have to do, the things you do. But, I actually shot it with Ranch holding the old figure and saying, don't let this be my legacy. Blade's not dead, he's up there hiding out. So master of Ranch holding down. You guys came up with that. This, when you contacted me on this was great. And thank you very much to the whole team because when I saw the latest this, I said, you put attitude into this, you put personality, and this is very
I think the Leonardo action figure looks spooky. Would you guys agree? And did you see the resemblance?
The Masterverse umbrella includes a lot of different sublines. The new Eternia line has been, I think, a favorite, where you reimagine a lot of characters, bring back a lot of influences. I think you have 2 new figures of new Eternia to show off today.
Wow. Skeleton.
Skeleton is a pretty deep cut, although from the applause, I think one that is warmly welcomed by this audience. Can you talk about bringing him into the line and then what the design process was like?
Right, yeah, so it's a little bit deep cut. It's a Skeleton, one of those like demon characters that's a minion of Skeletor. And saw from the latest like Revelation cartoon, Skeletor was commanding an army of Skeletons, so we thought, wow, that would be really cool to do. So it's like fairly like straightforward, simple design, but we added like a lot of cool details to them, so that I think it looks really cool. He has a spear, has like a lot of cool bone detail on him. He has an axe that can fit on his back. He has a little dagger that fits on his like sheath on his belt. And he also has a really cool hinged jaw. We can like have him in different jaw positions, and there's like little details on the tongue. You can see like dead souls on his tongue and stuff. If you go to a movie, people have them do it, and you can check it out. So yeah,
Nice.
we had a lot of fun with this. But it's like another way for us to like expand the universe and make sure like all these like other characters are not forgotten.
That's a deep cut character, first time in Masterverse. You have another figure to show that's a character that's appeared in Masterverse before, but not in the Eternia line.
Woo! New Eternia Fisto.
Got one of the kind of armor thing going on now.
Yeah, so this was another fan favorite character. We decided to try something a little bit different with him. I like the way that he's portrayed in the movie comics. He has a little bit longer hair. So we have this one head that has a little bit longer hair with this though. But then we got this, we did this another head that's like more barbarian-like with the longer hair. And he's always like shown with Stridor, like in illustrations or in the mini comics. So I decided to put some like details on his face armor that's kind of reminiscent of Stridor. He's got the ponytail going on. He still has his classic, metal fist, but we gave him this new like battle hammer. And the cool thing about the battle hammer is that you can take off these attachments. So he's got like a mace attachment on the hammer. It's got this spike, and then you can like replace the fist. You can put the different attachments on there. So something a little different for Fisto. The mace has a little bit of details from Man-at-Arms because some of the stories have Man-at-Arms as his brother. So I have some of the Man-at-Arms mace details on him. Yeah, so he's really cool. And he also has a sword. Give him like kind of variant sword, so it's like a more curved sword. Yeah, it's fun figure to look at.
With the 40th anniversary coming up next year of She-Ra and the Princess of Power, and knowing that's going to get a lot of focus in the Star Origins and the cartoon collection, we already have a label called New Eternia. His new I'm not supposed to finish the sentence. More looks at Fisto. Eternia's choice. I think a lot of people are here excited to hear updates on. That was, of course, the crowdfund fan choice campaign you ran last year.
Yeah, so last year we had a decision to make, and we needed to work with fans to help us make a decision because there were two really good ideas within themselves what we wanted to do for the next crowdfund. So we ran it through this choice, and the fans voted, and they spoke on what they were looking for. You guys have asked for is the snake.
Oh. Woo! Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Moving the shroud off of the playset, you can see it in person. But here it is in its glory. We are super excited about this thing.
So this is an original playset.
Wow. This is all new. So this didn't appear in the finish line, line. This is something that has only been used on packaging art or within the mini comics. So we leveraged what was there, expanded upon it, decided to maybe not cut from the same cloth as the Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, where those are book cover kind of opening playsets. We expanded upon a little more, put more hinge points, maximizing the areas of play in this book.
You mind going through some of the design features? I know you folks have built into this.
Yeah, I'll try to go through quickly. There's going to be a lot more to see when you get downstairs. On the far left, you have a rotating snakehead, which is monitoring the areas around the snake there. In the center, you obviously have that giant snake with the drawbridge. You have little metal chains that are holding that drawbridge down. On the far right is the mechanical snake. I don't know how we were talking about D-nuts with Skelcon. This one's pretty deep. It is a route trip. So in the 1986 summer edition of the Masters of the Universe magazine, appeared a vehicle called the Rapid Track, and it is a reconnaissance spy vehicle. And what it does is it rolls along, is able to peer over castles or hills and be able to feedback statement for a battle. So we thought this would be an amazing opportunity to bring forth a never made before vehicle for
We'll get better pictures, but you can zoom in. That's good.
interior. And this is what we like about the Masters of the Universe, is that it blends sci-fi and fantasy. And so we have those elements represented here. On the more mechanical side, on the left where the round trap is stopped, where you might have your maintenance or mechanics in there. In the center base is obviously the throne room for Lady Slither. There's 4 levels of play there. And on the far right right side is that's the guest room. It's guest statement, you reside there, and everybody, a long time, you might, stay in the Iron Maiden areas. They're gracious hosts. And at the very bottom is where the hatchery might be, and those snakes hatch hungry, so maybe I want to do basic one. But the intention here is to bring forth a whole lot of hidden stories, and just give the snake man the interdimensional world conquerors place to call it.
As you said, there were so many incredibly cool options in the Eternia's choice post, and I think some people were disappointed to see, even though Snake Lair was a worthy winner, did that mean that the other ones, the runner-ups, are not going to get made? Are those other design ideas potentially still in play?
I would say yes, and we have our list of things we want to make, and all of those actually still on there. I think all we wanted to make all
Can't
really
rotate.
help to make that decision, so we will be looking for opportunities to bring forth the Fright Stone or the Doom Tower. We want to make it just
Cartoon attack track.
the cartoon attack. I love that. I think that's an awesome vehicle, and yeah, we want to make it. We want to make it.
I think we have a couple of pre-orders to announce that are going to be going live. Oh, here's more Rattle Track.
I'm going to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the important data. All right, so
Oh, dear God. I have no room.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's like another Eternia. Oh my God.
So y'all gotta get a bigger house.
I already done that. No more room.
So these are the pre-orders that are about to go up, starting today. Got a big sampling of cartoon collections, Grayskull, Evolution,
Links to come
a lot.
somewhere on our
Some
website.
figures. This is exciting to figures we've seen before, but it's exciting to know we're even closer to getting them and for some great reveals of things to come. Not to be greedy, is there any sense of what may be coming even further off in the future? Turtles of Grayskull opens a lot of opportunities, properties crossing over. I don't know, are there other sort of like franchises kind of adjacent in the 80s that maybe would fit well into a movie world?
Thundercats, Thundercats, Thundercats.
You know, I think one, there's a brand that, the design team we're super excited about.
Yeah.
It's a, you mentioned there's a lot of adjacencies in the thing.
Sure, overlaps. Yeah.
Should be a picture of that brand.
Sorry for the weather, I don't know what's going on. A little bit of thunder thing going on. Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. There's thunder. No way! Woo! Yes!
Oh my God! That's crazy.
Okay, Toy Source was officially having meltdown.
Oh my
God.
That is crazy.
Legendary actors here. Been great, as you said, to be able to engage with fans constantly. Meet people, recognize the sort of legacy you have. Have you had experiences, all three of you, that have been really meaningful with fans over the years?
Well, besides that initial gossip story.
They finally heard us.
Going to the conventions is where we really found out an impact that, like I said earlier, we would not have had those existed. Life lessons that many of you guys brought to us about right and wrong, or being a leader, or responsibility, or you name it, any of the things that we as adults require to get harmoniously through a day. And it is just awesome to have been part of that, and again, traveling around the country and the world, meeting you guys, and hearing your personal stories is just amazing. So thank you for all of that sharing.
I'll probably tear up some days because I have received so many letters from the beginning of this series of how Shira, if Shira said something, it was believed by these kids. And throughout the years, the Comic-Cons came along.
Oh.
Of course, I wrote down, she asked me to hold it, and this young woman is here today with her mom. I just can't believe it. She's a lovely person.
It is surprising. I've been very, very fortunate to have seen a lot of people in different countries. Travel is a wonderful, expanding experience. It gets you out of your own head, it helps you appreciate it. It helps you appreciate the power of stories. It broadens your perspective so you can get that. But to Masters of the Universe, I've been surprised that everywhere I've been, the effect that this movie had on people in families, and that we're a new generation. One of my favorite stories, my wife and I share, we traveled to Australia, and we were, we'd gone a little bit early because I wanted to see the country, and we had Australia to horseback for 33 years. So the way it would start till I was almost 40. 33 years later, I rode horses in 11 countries, always being able to make the horse a partner, which is, to me, it's about communication. But there was this, we were sitting there, and there was a whip on the wall, and we were in the outback. There was this whip on the wall, and I asked, Dan, be a little whip, I should play with the whip. The next thing I knew, he's back in the kitchen having his mother hold the towel for him. I said, no, you have to practice it. But he found out that I could play, and he had the original because he was belonging to his brother. He was out of the military, and he belonged to his older brother. So it was this multi-generational thing that he had inherited. And he came on the day that we were in the cabin, and he knocked on the door, and he's holding this picture. This blade, and I said, you have to practice before you have anybody, hold this stuff. He was just, with big eyes, not really saying anything. I signed this picture. It's a reminder, whatever we do, we never forget that we're not doing this for us. We're doing this for you. You are always the third character in every scene you play.
Well, Anthony, on that note, I think we want to give the fans one final moment to take advantage of having 3 representations, different eras of motion here on stage. Can you kick us off here?
Well, my favorite lines.
Oh.
I was hoping for the web. These are the scripts to Geezer. He has been a very naughty boy.
Sorry, boys, at the end.
New line of toys?
Oh, I get it.
Stop with the Masters of the Universe After Dark, right?
By the power of Grayskull, I
Have the power!
By the power of Grayskull,
I have the
turtle power!
That is awesome. That is great. Oh, this is great.
Fabulous secrets were revealed to me that
signing off, everybody. I couldn't do it. Say hi, guys. We're gonna sign off in a minute. Sorry, let me zoom out. Ooh. There they are. Bye.
Not the only one.
See you all later.
Get in line. Get in line.